Yeah, I think sort of all on target at that stage. I think probably 1 over behind, big over, given that we're chasing quite a substantial score. So when you're ticking along at tens, you always need a little bit more. So to kick on a little bit would have been nice. And probably, when you look back at the game, similar instance to the last game, our middle order probably haven't fired as well as we would have liked. Yeah, I think some big lessons. I think a huge amount of positives. I think certainly 4 out of the 5 games we've produced some of our best power play bowling that we have in the last couple of years, and that's trying different things. Adil Rashid has to be hugely commended for taking on a new role within the side, creating opportunity, and obviously limiting the amount of runs that he was scored off as well. It gives us an extra option moving forward, so growing in that department, because it's one of the hardest to bowl, probably particularly in India. And learnings from the back end of the games that we've lost. Our middle order weren't as sharp as they normally are. And one of our strengths is how quickly guys get in and adapt to surfaces. Didn't necessarily happen, and I think in a similar instance in that period of the game with the bowlers as well. Not really, no. Coming here wanting to be challenged for us means playing on turning pitches that are completely alien to us, simply because we don't have opportunities to play on them very often. So that was a challenge that I was sort of hinting at before the series. The ball is barely turned, and given the pitches that we played on, probably bar 2, they've been really good to play on. And learning a lot about role clarity and actually being on top of your game in order to win a game. Yes, that's all relative, but actually we know that we can chase down 220 if we play really well. We can, because we've done it before in other instances and similar surfaces that we've played on before. So I wouldn't say it's as tough a challenge. Yeah, I don't know actually. Obviously Virat's very animated when he plays, big character in the game. That's just who he is. He rides the emotion of a game. So sometimes during tight games, people can have conflicts. That's not uncommon, and I think that was the instance. Ben's role, I think one of the beauties about this series is actually having all our players available to select from. And when you do that, we've played against teams for a long time, and they might have the best playing 11 in the world on paper, but if they haven't played a lot together, they don't know the roles that they play. So the role Ben has played for us in the middle order, when he has had opportunities to play, he's done a really exceptional job. And it's actually an extremely difficult role to fulfill. And it's a role that he's taken on board and embraced. And in the last game, played really, really well. And, would have liked to kick on, but it didn't necessarily happen. But I think his contributions, when he's given the opportunity, have been really good. Absolutely, he's a fantastic bowler. Again, he's had limited opportunity in an Indian shirt. He's been hampered with injury over the years as well. So I've played with Bhuvi at the IPL and know how effective he can be. So certainly he's had a good day out today. Yeah, I think the experience of 2019 brings a huge amount of confidence to our changing room. I think it also expands our senior leaders within the group. It gives them more confidence to take on bigger roles. But also, I think taking advantage of the IPL, up-and-coming IPL, is going to be huge. As a team and individuals, we don't want to stand still. We want to continue to move forward. Any opportunity guys get at the IPL, you want to try to make the most of it, because we're going to be playing at home all summer, and then we go to Bangladesh and Pakistan, I think. But there's limited opportunity to get our best 11 in those games. So I think the experience over the next couple of months is probably the most valuable, and then having the time to work on your game after that.